Welcome back to Two Old Crows Homestead. We just got in from the Self-Reliance Festival, and while we were gone, we had a rooster, one of our roosters, our meat roosters, that had an issue. So I'm thinking it was Thursday or Friday, back here in it was Friday morning. I came outside to feed all the animals, and back here in our chicken tractor, one of the roosters got out. So Randy came, it was early in the morning, Randy was still in bed. He came out and helped me catch it, and then we stuck it in where the turkey coop is at, where we have some of our other meat roosters. We've just kind of split them up between the two places. And so we went to the festival on Friday. Friday night, after I went to bed, I got a message from my daughter Sam that she thought something was wrong with one of the roosters. And so I called her the next morning, and she told me what was going on, and I told her to separate it. So we have him in a cage. I'll show you here in just a second.
Where's Crystal?
She's looking for hay. So we're keeping him in a big dog kennel up here, separating him from everybody else. And we wanted to show you this because, you know, you've got to troubleshoot on the homestead, and animals get sick and all of that kind of thing. And up here where we live, it's hard to find a vet that takes care of chickens and that kind of thing. So let me just show you. Let me get back here. We came back, and this is what we found. So we don't know. Okay. We don't know if his, we're not even 100% sure if he's the one that that got out and was running around, because Friday morning, the one that got out and started running around was perfectly healthy. He was fine. And, but we stuck him in the turkey coop with some other chickens. And, so we're kind of wondering if they got mad about that whole pecking order thing. And, when Sam came down here to put them up, he was like hiding in a corner of the run out there. Let me zoom in. He was hiding in this, it's hard for me to get my finger going. He was hiding in the front corner of the run right up there, and he didn't want to go in the coop. So, yeah. So currently, we have him soaking in an Epsom salt bath. And we had another chicken, or another rooster, that got, when they were younger, got what, pasty butt? Is that what you wanted to say? And we did this, and it helped tremendously. So we're doing this again, and we're going to keep him separated from the other chickens. Cooper, get back. Cooper, get back. But we're going to keep him separated from the other chickens, and we'll see how he does. Other than his butt being raw, or his back half actually not having any feathers on it, he seems healthy, and he's eating, and he's pooping, and he's drinking water. So those are all good signs. I'm thinking if we keep him separated and let him grow some wings back, or some feathers back, he'll be okay. But I'll keep you updated. Okay, so this is an update. It's been a week since we got home from the Self-Reliance Festival and found Henry here out in the coop with the other chickens. I'm telling you, other chickens can be mean. So I just want to show you what's going on with him. So when we came home, all of his feathers back here had been plucked out, and this was his hind end here was very red. It was bleeding. Now it's scabbed over and looking better. It's not near as swollen as it was. We've been keeping him in a cage up here on our back porch, and Crystal's got him out because I'm getting ready to clean out the cage. But, yeah.
He's starting to get his little feathers to grow back in.
Yeah, there's some feathers that are starting to grow back in back here. We have found in the past when this has happened, this is probably the worst case that we've seen. Our daughter called us over the weekend and said that there was a chicken out here that was looking pretty bad. And we told her to isolate him from the rest of the flock. And I'll post a picture like right here and show you the picture that she sent me. But, so she took him out, brought him up here, put him in his cage. Our guineas must see something happening over there. I don't know what's going on. Is there a bird? Usually they do that when there's some, yep, there is. Way off in the distance up there, there's a hawk flying. Or I guess, I don't know, it could be an eagle, I don't know. But there's something flying around. But anyways, she isolated him, and then we came home and started giving him Epsom salt baths and dunking his hind end. So, yeah. So he's starting to heal up. He'll get better. We found that this usually takes a few weeks to make that better and for him to start growing feathers back. But Henry will be okay. He'll be okay, big guy. So Henry's back in his cage. Pecking around, eating. Has fresh, clean water, fresh, clean bedding. Everything looks good. So some reasons why chickens do this. Sometimes they'll start to do this if they have a calcium or protein deficiency. They'll start going after each other and picking off feathers and eating them and all of that. Sometimes they will do it if there's too many of them in a space. Where this guy was at, we've got about 20 chickens. Let me show you where they're at. We've got he was right out here in the turkey coop. And we've got about 25 chickens in that area. And that's actually more than enough space. A chicken needs 1 to 2 square feet. And that's more than that for those chickens. If anything, this may be, the chicken tractor may be a little bit more cramped than that is. But again, we have enough square footage in that for the chickens that are in there. And we're actually not seeing that in this. We kind of feel like Henry here was one of the ones that we had added newly to the chicken, or out there where the turkeys are at. And there's a bullying issue. Sometimes chickens will do this. Let's see, they'll do it if they're crowded too much. They'll do it if they're deficient in something. They'll do it if they feel like they're not getting enough feed. Or not necessarily feed, but enough to eat. So the chickens that are out in the turkey coop, there are meat birds. We do feed them with feed, just because we want them to get fatter so we can process them. But they also forage. They have plenty of area out there to forage. And they do that. They actually do that more than they eat their feed. Once we took those chickens out of the chicken tractor and put them back there, they ate less feed. We would give them the same amount of feed as the chickens that are in the chicken tractor, but they're eating less feed because they're foraging more. So I don't think that feed is an issue. And then sometimes you just have that whole pecking order thing where, you may have a bully or two in the bunch. And then once one starts picking, the others start picking. They just follow along and do the same thing. Especially if they start to see blood, they'll start going after that chicken who's bleeding. That's why if you have an injury, if you have a chicken with an injury, you need to isolate them, get that healed up, possibly even cover that area up. We have had some hens that have gotten feathers torn off their back just from King, getting busy with them all the time. And we even bought some of those little aprons that you can put on their back. Yeah, my chickens won't wear those. They don't like those. So it's getting better with that not happening. But I just wanted to show you, what can happen, taking care of chickens. You always need to keep your eyes on them. You always need to make sure that you're, checking them out daily to see if there's any issues or whatever. Honestly, things like this can happen rather quickly. So I'm going to end this video with a shot of our month-old guinea chicks. We hatched out 5 of these. Let me see if I can get a shot of them. They're kind of skittish. There they are. We hatched out 5 of these guys. They're a month old this weekend. They're cute. They're not so cute when they grow up. You gotta really love a guinea to think they're cute. They're kind of funky looking, but I just love them. I love them. A lot of people don't like them because of the noise they make. I like them because they're just an alarm system for all the rest of our birds. And they eat their, I don't know, probably their body weight in ticks. They love ticks. They eat ticks all the time. Who knows how much they eat. But, yeah, guineas are pretty awesome. Catch you later. Yeah, God bless you. Have a great day.